Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Bean, and welcome back to another show, another video, and a brand new episode. And yo, you're now rocking with the best. Word up. Shout out to everybody who came by and watched my previous video. If you didn't, the link is down in the description, of course. Go ahead and click on it, go check it out. I would really appreciate that. If not, hey, if it's on your mobile device or on your computer, of course, the icon will be right above you. You can click on it and go check it out, then come back to this video and enjoy this one. But first of all, before I even get into the topic of the video, I got to send a special shout out to my main man, the Smasher 05. Yo, he came by and watched me live stream some Uncharted last night, and we had some great conversation. It was mad cool. The chat room was kind of buggy at first, but we had some good conversation, man. I really appreciate that. So shout out to you, Smash. I really appreciate that, homie. So anyway, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into the topic of this video. As you see the topic of the video, and of course I'm playing some Uncharted down there. The topic of this video is, does Uncharted 4 deserve a perfect 10? And the reason why I asked that question is because everybody's been losing their mind over the high ratings that Uncharted 4 has been getting, the high praise. Now that's not coming from, it's coming from both fan bases, from the Sony fan base and also the Xbox fan base. And now let me explain for a minute. Now, a Washington Post article last week gave a review for Uncharted, and it really painted Uncharted 4 as a waste of time. And the journalist said at the time that he should, they should have stopped at 1. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of absurd, some of the stuff he said in his piece. I'm not going to go into the piece because actually I didn't print it out. I did read it, but I didn't print it out, and I'm not putting it up on the screen or what have you. If you get a chance to, it's on the Washington Post. You just Google search it. You can see for yourself. And also it's on Metacritic. And of course the Xbox fans are rejoicing for this. Now I'm not condemning everybody who's an Xbox fan. I'm not condemning that, because that's your opinion, whatever. So, but they are rejoicing over this, and the Sony fanboys are losing their freaking minds over this. So they had gotten this petition, and it's actually got some traction. It's made all the news rounds, this past today and everything else, and they want to get it removed from Metacritic. And in my opinion, that is really absurd and also troubling at the same time. And this is the reason why I say this. It's because most of the people who have this petition, I'm assuming they're pretty young. I say young males, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 18, 15, 18, maybe 22-year-old males. And this is my problem with the petition. That is somebody's opinion. Now, because it's their opinion, you may not agree with the opinion, but you don't need to get it removed. And the reason why I say that is because of the area of freedom of speech. And I know you're going to say, well, Bean, this is just a video game. That's not that important. But this is the ramifications from that. Now, think about this. I don't think anybody even really touched on this. This is why I'm coming from this point of view. Freedom of speech is very important. No matter if you like it or don't like what somebody says, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has something they want to say. But to get something removed because you disagree with whatever the journalist may have put on Metacritic or disagree with you on something, that's not a reason to have something removed from a review post or anything like that. Games are subjective. They're not objective. You know what I'm saying? They're subjective. What may be fun to you may not be fun to me. For an example, I'm not a fan of Dark Souls. My man Smasher loves Dark Souls. He plays that thing all the time. I can't stand it. I don't want to play it because it's too hard of a game for me. Yeah, I may suck as a gamer by saying that, but it's too hard of a game for me, and it's too much frustration. But him, on the other hand, he loves it. You know what I'm saying? He loves it, and he plays it all the time. So my enjoyment of that game, I didn't like it, but he loves it. So that should be fine. And again, when I get into the freedom of speech issue, is for the simple fact that when you grow up, you're not always going to be gamers all your life. You know what I'm saying? Some of you young men are going to grow up to be leaders in positions somewhere. Not all you guys, because that would be lying. But some of you guys are going to do that. You're going to be in places of influence. Some of you guys are going to put the game down, and you're probably going to be a politician or something like that. But you still have the right to say what you want to say. Now, there are consequences behind that, but you should not be censored by what you say. Could you imagine if we lived in North Korea or have the rules like in North Korea where they cannot speak ill of Kim Jong-un or they will die or be tortured or be put in prison for whatever view they have. That's one of the beautiful things about living in America, is that the fact that we may not agree on everything. We may hate what they say. We may hate what comes out of somebody's mouth or whatever somebody writes on their pen. But we don't have the right to censor people. We just don't. Sometimes you may ignore them, you may admonish them or what have you, but you don't have the right to tell somebody what they should like and what they should not like. So I hope Metacritic doesn't bend under the pressure and actually take it down. Because to me, personally, I think that review was absurd. And also, I think that journalists may have had an agenda. And his agenda might have been like, I really don't like playing video games, although he does have a video game background. And maybe he just wanted, the boss told him like, yo, you got to write this out because this is a hot game that's coming out and whatever. Or the editor could have told him, say, yo, we need to get some eyeballs on our paper or something like that. So his agenda could have been like, you know what, I'm going to troll these fools because I know the Sony fan base is going to lose their freaking mind over this. So let me go ahead and write this piece real quick, get it up there. And now you're going to go see the Washington Post. You're going to find out who this guy is. And what are you going to do? You're going to click on it. They're going to get more clicks, more people coming to their website. You never know. You might actually get somebody who's going to stick around and start really building another fan base, for the Washington Post, for a newspaper that, that's what they want to do. They want to get eyeballs on it. Or maybe it could be just as simple as this. He just did not like the game. It could be just as simple as that. He may not like the game. And if he didn't like it, he just did not like it. But for you to want to get a petition going to get that thing off of Metacritic, I think that's wrong. I do think that's wrong. And I think it's a waste of time because, again, I know it's a slippery slope and I know that you may not see the long reaching ramifications behind that. Because once again, if you start censorship here, where does it stop? I know you might be saying, Bean, you know what? You're taking this way too serious. But what if it's not just something over video games? What if it's over women's issues? What if it's over a man's issue? What if it's over a child's issue? What if it's over racial issues? What if it's something like that to that degree where it can affect your whole livelihood, where you can't get publications out? Where does it stop? Now, that's just my opinion, and that's how I see it. Like I said, everybody has an opinion. Everybody does reviews on this game. Everybody give you their initial thoughts all over YouTube. And again, if you don't like what they say, go ahead and, let them know that you don't like it. But again, to get something taken off of Metacritic because you don't like what somebody said, or to have them censored or have them to change stuff, is, to me, in my opinion, is ridiculous. And also, if you haven't played the game, then you really don't know what the game is like. If you have played the game and you enjoy it, what does it matter what their opinion is? It shouldn't matter at all. You play the game, you enjoy it, you rate it for yourself. And then if you really like the game, you'll say, hey, yo, you'll tell your friends about it. Like, yo, this game is crazy fun. Like I've been telling everybody, this game is crazy fun. If you have a PS4, you should get this game. That's how I personally feel. That's how I personally feel about the game. I think the game is great. I don't think it's a perfect 10. I think, they could have done some things better. But, hey, overall, I'm enjoying the fun of the game. I'm enjoying the story of the game. I'm just enjoying the way the game looks. It's a beautiful game. It's a fun game. But again, like I said, don't worry about censoring other people. Don't worry about what other people think. As long as you like it, as long as you enjoy the game, that's all that matters. Because you're the one that spend the money for it. You're the one that's putting the time in it. And I think Naughty Dog did a great job with this game. And like I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast. I'm almost finished with the game. So I don't know. I might actually do my first review with this game. So let me know what you think about it, man. What do you think about censorship and what other people's thoughts are on games? What are your opinions about other people's opinions? Yeah, I guess that's the easier way to say it. But anyway, we're coming up on the end of the video, man, and I really appreciate it if you stuck around and watched the video. Like I said, let me know what you want. Let me know what you think, and I really appreciate that. And anyway, it's your boy King Bean, and I'll holler at you dudes later, man. One love. Peace.